This is Emery. We're doing CRE number 4, and I'm doing prompt 3 about disabilities. So the first question is identifying and discussing blind spots you might have noticed within yourself with regard to physical or cognitive disability, and then why you think that those exist.
Some blind spots that I've noticed about myself is being at work and people coming up to check out with disabilities such as Tourette's and stuff, or being in a wheelchair and stuff, and I get slightly uncomfortable just not knowing how to interact with them.
So it's an unconscious thing, you kind of just
Yeah.
You don't do it intentionally. It's just hey, I'm gonna go restock this thing right now.
Yeah. Yes.
Instead of choosing to check them out. Why do you think that is? Why do you think you feel that way? Do you think it's because of just what norms and what people are taught, and just in general? I feel the past however many years, I don't know, since we've been alive for sure, and even worse before then, just how people treated people with disabilities, and we're kind of uncomfortable or nervous around them.
I guess, yeah, the norm thing.
Yeah, just being raised in that kind of
Separate from
society.
Yeah, them.
Okay, and what's an obstacle or challenge that people with disabilities experience, and how would you, or what you would like to eliminate from your community?
I don't like that they're taught separately than us, which is normal.
Mm-hmm.
They should be classified as normal too, just with the little issues, but we all have our own issues. I just don't like that we're separate from them in school wise, they're in different classrooms compared to us.
Spending an entire day in special education classes. I think some classes that are less students, student to teacher ratio being better, I think them having a little extra help would be beneficial, but I don't think them being away from the rest of the school population all day long is healthy for them.
Yeah.
And it teaches people that are part of that larger population to it just doesn't teach them familiarity and what it's like to be around people with disabilities, and then those people with disabilities are really isolated and just they aren't able to really interact and grow up in normal social worlds. Okay, so what would you do to eliminate that?
Well, I mean, I think it'd be have to be a society thing, and for instance, the school thing, I said, them being in separate classrooms from us and being isolated from us. I just feel we shouldn't be taught that way, that they're any different from us, separate.
How do you think we go about doing that? Do you think that would be a rapid change, or it has to be a really slow, gradual reintegration?
Definitely reintegration thing. It would take time to get everybody on board with it, especially.
Yeah, I think that would definitely be a struggle, is trying to get people on board with it, and then just a matter of the process of how to do it. It's not going to be a simple task, just because this is so ingrained in our minds that this is how it is, this is how it's always been, and it's how it's always going to be. It's just kind of changing people's mindsets, which I don't think is an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay, any last comments?
No.
Okay, bye.